Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to begin by pulling a rune for you. Runes basically are symbols that have been used. I mean, I think it was at least a century BCE. These were used all over Europe. In fact, in one of the structures that they used to use for building houses, you can see almost every rune shape. What do the runes represent? They just represent certain forces of nature like protection. I'm wearing the rune of algiz, for example, tonight. That's the rune of protection. Anyway, you'll see. So what I'm going to do is select a rune for you, okay? So I'm just asking for the collective Sagittarians. For the collective Sagittarians, what runes should we call upon? What runes wish to speak to our collective Sagittarians? There we go. And that one too, whatever falls. Okay, that's really nice. So, whoa. Wow. Okay, Sag, this is nice. So what we've got here is I was. Okay, it looks like a letter M, like mommy. I don't know if you can see that because, yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is, when I look at this rune, I think of trust, all right, of two horses that are galloping right next to each other in unity, in perfect unison. It's just a beautiful rune of trust, okay, and movement, progressive movement forward. Now, along with it came the blank rune, which is it's pronounced weird, although it's W-Y-R-D. It is it was only introduced into the Eldervark rune collection recently, like in the last century, and a lot of people don't like using it. But basically, what it does is it heightens the power of whatever rune you've pulled before it. So this is really good. So there's an element of trust and forward movement that you are destined to experience, Saggy. All right? All right, so we're going to get some numbers for you, and then we're going to start your reading. Can we get some numbers for Sagittarius, please? Okay, I'm just going to take a break on the tape, and we're going to actually, let me just tell you what they are. 6, 5, and 2 is what I'm seeing right now. So I'm seeing transformation right away. Now I'm going to just put the dice like that. Take a little break. Okay, Sagittarius, so it should be interesting to see if these cards are coming out. On the very top, I've got a 6 and a 5 and a 2. So that is the major arcana card of transformation, all right? It's beautiful. It's okay. It's the death card, but if you know anything about tarot, you know that this is it's the end of the way that things were being done, because things should not be done that way anymore. All right, the king. It's just the king that's dead, and the king was ruling. There's some resistance to this change, to this transformation, but transformation is necessary and beautiful. A Scorpio could be important to you as well. All right, so the other number that I'm seeing on this side, I have a 5, a 3, and a 1. So I'm seeing wisdom. I'm seeing the hermit, a rune of completion. I'm seeing the hermit looking at the Star of David, okay? Solomon's seal of wisdom. I'm seeing that who I'm reading for right now. If a Virgo isn't important to you, you are being guided by the divine. If you're feeling alone, you are not, all right? The other number that I'm seeing over on this side, I mean, it's pretty incredible. So I'm seeing a 6, a 4, and a 2. So that is the card of Pisces. Okay, so Pisces could be important. It's the Hanged Man. What it means is that you are literally doing everything that you can to be at peace with the situation that you're in right now. You will be successful. That glow is coming over your head. So we're going to look for these cards, all right? It's the Hanged Man, which is the card of Pisces, the Death card, which is the card of Scorpio and transformation. Sorry, I forget what else I saw. I believe I saw oh yeah, Virgo, number 9, the card, the major arcana card of Virgo. All right, we're going to begin now. Now I'm going to look at the bottoms of these decks because I did split them before I came on camera. Okay, wow, the star. So there's some, and Aquarius could be important, but there's something about resurrection. All right, the 8-pointed star, there is the star of resurrection. Yeah, I mean, this was the, in Islam, this is the seal of the prophets. It used to be. Anyway, wow, okay, great. So I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy. It's very stable energy, all right? And finally, beautiful, boy, in Aquarius may be important. I'm seeing the Fool, which is a beautiful card, the beginning of a brand new journey. Okay, Sag, so we're going to begin your reading. I'm going to pull the camera down closer so you can see the board and what's happening. All right, let's do one heart shuffle. Yeah, I feel like you're meditating on something right now. I'm seeing you lying down and meditating just to get that click, that glow. All right. What is the issue for mutable fire, please? What is the issue? What's at stake here? What's the crux of the matter for mutable fire, please? What's the issue for mutable fire, please? What's the issue for mutable fire, please? Okay, so wow, already. So do you remember that number 9? So a Virgo could very well be important to you. So here we go already with the number 9. This is the 9th major arcana card. It represents Virgo, all right? It represents a very, very, very wise person who has been through it all. He is guided by the divine. In that lantern is a 6-pointed star, which, as we all know, is the Star of David. If you're Jewish, you would know that. If you're not, you can call it Solomon's Seal of Wisdom. Look, it's being guided by the divine, whatever your God is, or if you don't have one, it's being guided by your wisdom, okay, your inner knowing. Now, so if a Virgo isn't important to you, this could be you sharing your knowledge, okay? I just split the deck and I'm looking at the 10 of Pence here, which is Mercury in Virgo. So Virgo could very well be important to you. And again, I'm seeing this card, which I saw in the pre-shuffles, Jupiter in Libra, and Jupiter is your ruling planet. You may be meditating on something. All right, what is challenging Sagittarius? Wow, so something flipped right away. All right, so I could be reading for a male Sagittarius, okay, because I'm looking at the Empress. This is usually... when I see this as a challenge, if you're female and this is coming up, you could be trying to get pregnant, all right? You could simply be trying to grow a business. There could be something that you have to nurture literally 24 hours a day. If you are a male, I believe that this is your special person. If you're a female, this has to do with growth and development and nurturing something every step of the way. All right, there are 12 steps. Actually, on that note, Sagittarius, that's funny. I just realized that I was about to say 12 steps. So this could be something, if you're female, your challenge could be a delicate pregnancy, or maybe you're doing something at work, you're trying to grow a business and it involves a step-by-step thing. I went to say 12 steps, so that could be for people in some kind of a detoxification program. It's because there are 12 jewels in her crown. Each one of those, by the way, is a 6-pointed star. Same 6-pointed star that you are being guided by. So on the board so far, we have Taurus, Libra, and Virgo. All right, I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Find out what's crowning your reading now, Sag. What is crowning the reading for Sagittarius, please? What is crowning the reading for Sagittarius, please? Saggie's reading, please? What's crowning Saggie's reading, please? Let me try the other side. What's crowning Saggie's reading, please? Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is one of your cards. This is your reading. The Angel of Time. All right. I'm going to put this in the promo. If there is something that you don't feel, if there are two people that you don't feel can come together, or you feel like you're a special person is too different, no, it's going to work. It is going to work perfectly. This is a bridging of the spiritual and the material. This is the ultimate alchemist. This is the Angel of Time. This angel never fails, all right? It is also one of your major Arcana cards, Sag. So this reading is looking beautiful so far. How is Sagittarius subconsciously impacting? I mean, a lot of people say patience might be required and moderation and modifying and all that stuff, but basically the ultimate point here is that this angel, who in fact is a messenger of God, this angel is very close to God because the triangle within the square there, all right, that is literally a symbol of a messenger of God. So this is quite an important angel. This angel works very hard. This angel never fails. She may be pouring back and forth the past and the future. Going to have a break in the tape. So Sagittarius, at some point we're going to have to switch over to Vimeo because YouTube has a 15-minute rule, which is really annoying a lot of readers. But how is Sagittarius subconsciously impacting this situation, please? What are the subconscious influences by Saturn? Okay, so you're very passionate about a position. We've got Mars in Leo there. Leo could be important. But what I see you doing in your subconscious is you winning, but perhaps warding off enemies that aren't really there. You'll notice that these sticks are kind of faceless. All right, so what you think, you may feel that that you have a lot of opposition, but you really don't. That's sort of in your subconscious mind right now, but it's winning, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that if that's in your subconscious. This is a victory, usually with a little help from above, okay? I feel like if you get caught off guard or if there's a sneak attack, you're gonna win. I feel like your passions are way more important to you than the way that you look, okay? Just because he has two different shoes on. What has happened in the recent past for Sag to bring us here? What has happened in the recent past to bring us here? What has happened in the recent past for Sag to bring us to where we are? What has happened in the recent past to Sagittarius? What has happened in the recent past that's relevant to this reading, please? What's happened in the recent past that's relevant to this reading? There we go. Wow, this is another one of your cards. So something unexpected happened in the recent past. I feel like if you don't feel that it was good, it was. You're going to see it pay off in the future. This is an unexpected, destined event. So if you feel that something bad happened recently, believe it or not, this is going to turn out to be phenomenally, it's going to work phenomenally well for you. You may be trying to make a decision about breathing some life back into something. And we're going to try to get your very near future, Sagittarius. I mean, what you got on the board right now is Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, and Leo, all right? And Pisces. Pisces also shares the Wheel of Fortune with you. What is coming up in the very near future? Oh, hang on, breaking the tape.